What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I have Hunter here with me today since he is the other half of our home and chooses a lot of the stuff in here and all of our home decor as well. So I feel like I need to start including him in these videos. Today we're gonna show you guys how we style our bed.
Yeah, in reality, she just needed me to help make the bed, so.
Not
really
true.
my
You're
main
into
part.
the design too.
Yeah, I actually do like the design. Maybe you'll start to see some of my aesthetic and some of the things I bring to the table in terms of decor. Actually pretty passionate about it as well. And so, yeah, and start showing you some of the stuff that I do versus the stuff that Julie adds to the table. And then the merge of the two to create the house that we live in.
So, we're gonna show you guys from start to finish exactly how we make the bed. Literally stripped down to the sheets, and we have some fun tips and tricks that hopefully will help you make your bed at home. So,
yeah.
Anyways, let's get started and hop into the video. Okay, so we're gonna start with the bed kind of folded down because this is how we like to kind of make our bed every day on a daily basis to kind of let it air out and just get some oxygen underneath the sheets and stuff.
Every morning after we wake up, after we shower, get ready, we'll come in here and together we do this to the bed.
Fold it down.
This is kind of our way of making the bed, whether we make down the bed almost to let it air out a little bit all day while we're here. And then maybe afternoon time frame if people are coming over, then we'll make it.
Yeah, so we'll make it on days where we like have guests, but usually on a daily basis, this is kind of like how we do it, honestly. And I picked up this from my mom. She did this like all growing up. Okay, so if I were to make it, I'm gonna take all the pillows off. So if we were to make it, I actually just got this sheet out of the wash, so we're gonna start with the top sheets. Just a basic white, and to tuck it in the bottom. It's much easier if you have two people doing it.
Yeah, it's usually just me by myself.
Yeah, right. Okay, and then we pull this one basically all the way up to the top, because I'm gonna show you guys how we kind of like fold it down with the covers later. Okay, so next item is just a basic down comforter. I will link this one below. Okay, so you're gonna wanna pull this one all the way to the top to meet where the other sheet is. So that's laying on top, and normally in the past I always have duvet covers, but we're kind of on the hunt for like new bedding, but we really like the setup right now, but normally we have a duvet cover over it.
But we like the white accents because it pulls out the white in the cover that we're about to lay over the duvet. So like we have a lot of white in the room, like the white lamps and all that kind of stuff. Kind of goes with the color palette. So
this cover we got from West Elm, and what I love about it is that it's two-sided. So depending on like if you want to switch up your bedding, you have two color options on both sides. I like the beige right now. It's a little bit more light and airy, and maybe during the winter I'll use the gray side.
And if you fold it down at all, like you get like a little piece of
the other side.
Yeah. So
right now we're gonna just lay this over top of the duvet. So this is how it looks over top. It's just kind of like a nice thin, almost like quilt material, but it gives the illusion of kind of like a duvet cover. So if you have like a quilt you really like, I think you just laying it on top of your duvet is like a good way to go if you like the pattern of that. So what we like to do next is actually fold our sheet, or like all of the covers down at the top to create like a nice little like peak at the top, and it kind of makes everything look more pulled together and stuff.
You'll see when you go to like Restoration Hardware, you'll have like a few different layers, and then you fold it down and it adds, like you see the colors
you
of each
can
layer.
like reveal what's inside, and it looks really pretty, like the contrast. So everything should kind of be at one even seam at the top, so you want all three layers to meet. And what you're gonna do is grab them all together and fold them down about, I don't know, what is that, like a foot and a half. Make sure to pull this white sheet over because you don't want to see any of this stuff. You just want it to be nice and flat and seamless. And it creates like a really nice fold, so you can just like see everything. It makes it look really pulled together and really nice. So if you want, you can totally tuck in your covers on the sides. We like to keep ours up just because our bed is a little bit lifted off the ground, but if I had a platform bed, I would definitely tuck them under on the sides, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay, once you've folded your sheets down, we're gonna move on to pillows. So each grab 2 pillows, and these are like king's length pillows. They're great for king beds, and I'll link all this bedding and sheets and everything below, but these are just a white sheet set.
one thing that we do differently than most, I think, is a lot of people will make their bed up just like this. We like to lay the pillows that we sleep on flat.
Horizontally, like this. I saw them doing this at Restoration Hardware. That's how they style their beds, so I copied them. And you just stack 2 of the long king pillows on each side, so you have a total of 4. Next, I like to add a little bit of texture in, still with the white color palette, but kind of change up the finish so it adds a little bit of variety. I think like staying in the same color palette but switching up textures really makes the bedding look amazing. So these are from Pottery Barn. They're like a silky kind of quilted material and I love them. But these are just a standard size pillow, so they're a little bit smaller. And these ones I like to stack the right ways up, just right in front of those 2 pillows. So I'll put it just like that with the buttons facing towards the inside. And then one more. So that's looking good. Then we're gonna do our last little accent pillows. These are really cute, and these are from our house. It's my new favorite interior store. Hunter and I love it. It's totally our style.
We actually showed you a little bit of our house in our New York Fashion Week vlog. We went into the one in New York, and I think they just opened one in Dallas, didn't they?
They did, yeah. So it's really cute. It's totally, if you like modern bohemian, you're gonna love it. So we like to put these on, fringe at the top, and fold the fringe to the front, and then just kind of like wedge your hand in the center, and it kind of makes like a perfect little hook. So I love the brown, that like it kind of adds like a really nice touch to the bed, gives it a good contrast. It's not like too light and bright, it just pulls it in just enough, and it has a little bit of black accent on it, so it pulls in our black hardware and all that good stuff. So last but not least, we have our like end blankets that we put on the end for like accent and additional texture. So I like to layer 2 of them. And the first is this Pottery Barn quilt. It's kind of like a silk quilt material, and this is gonna match the texture of these pillows up here. So they're kind of tying each other together, which is really nice. So you wanna fold this pretty, let's see, maybe like 2 feet width of distance, and lay it kind of in the center of the bed.
Of what's left over.
Yeah, directly in the center of what's left over here, so you have the same amount of blanket revealed on both sides. I like it in the center. You could do it at the end if you want, just totally whatever you want. This is just how we do it. And the white is really nice, kind of ties everything together. Okay, and our last item that we put on is this really amazing blanket that I talked about before. It's definitely not affordable at all. I have warned you guys of that, but it was a wedding gift, so it's kind of like our splurge for our bed. This is a really, really big blanket, so we've folded it in half. And it has these huge oversized pom-poms on it, which are really cool. So we're gonna fold it in like 4ths so that it's kind of skinny.
Instead of laying it across the bed like we did the last one, we actually do it at a slight angle.
And just let the palms kind of hang over the edge. And we think like the pom-poms just add a really nice like dramatic element to the bed. And just the different angle, I think, makes it look really good. And I think the layering is key.
So here is the final product.
I love it. I think it looks so pretty. And you just want to make sure that you're layering all your different textures and keeping with somewhat within the same color scheme. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, we have black on the pillows, black in the blanket, beiges, whites, and all different textures. I think it looks so pretty. I love it. Alrighty, you guys.
Thanks for watching.
I hope you learned something or maybe picked up a little trick that you can use at home for your bed. It's like creative.
It's creativeness. It's your own. It's original. Do your thing. You don't have to do anything like this at all, but hopefully this gives you some inspiration and some tips of what you would want to do, and then add your own little flair of yourself to it.
Totally. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Let us know what other home decor styling videos you want to see in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.